It was while tagging along with her golfing father, Bob Devine, that this athlete developed the skills and passion for the game that would see her dominate the headlines during 4 decades, winning multiple golf titles from the 60s to the 90s. Becoming a member of Strathcona Golf Club at the age of 12, in just 2 years' time, she had developed her skills to the point that she not only entered tournaments, she was winning them. In 1964, while a grade 9 student at Lakeview High School, she entered the Thunder Bay District Women's Championship. After 36 holes, her score of 185 saw her in a tie for first and participating in a 3-hole playoff. After having to escape from a sand trap and to sink an 18-foot putt on the first hole, she remained calm throughout the rest of the match, going on to claim the title. To say that her early success was a sign of things to come would be an understatement. Although denied entry into some tournaments as she was too young, Lynda forged ahead and continued to do well in events she entered, claiming another district title at the age of 17. In 1968, she dominated events from the local to the national level. Carding back-to-back scores of 83, she won the Thunder Bay District Open title by 7 strokes. Her talents earned her an invitation to attend the Super Test Ladies Open, a golf tournament on the LPGA Tour. Played that year at the Bayview Golf and Country Club, it featured North America's top professional women golfers. The only junior that played with pros, she toured the course with Kathy Whitworth and Marg Masters. Following on the heels of that was a trip to Winnipeg, where she walked off with the Manitoba Ladies title, becoming the second golfer of junior age to win top honors. From there, it was off to Montreal for the Canadian Women's Closed Championships, where she played under Manitoba colors. Teaming up with Winnipeg's Tanis Aspavig, their 2-day total of 243 won the Canadian Junior Ladies team title. In individual play, she was the top junior in the field with her 3-day total of 249, seeing her become Canada's Junior Women's Golf Champion, the first and only individual national title won by a golfer from Northwestern Ontario. To say that her hometown was proud of her outstanding accomplishments was an understatement. She, along with her parents and her coach, Strathcona Club professional Peter Kuzmich, were honored by the City of Port Arthur, and she was selected as Lakehead's 1968 Female Athlete of the Year. Although given the opportunity to turn pro, she declined that offer at her age and focused on her amateur career. From the 1970s to the 1990s, she continued to remain in the headlines, dominating practically every tournament she entered and winning club championships at practically all of Thunder Bay's courses. Between 1972 and 1993, she won 16 Thunder Bay District Women's Championship titles, 13 of them in a row. Continuing to compete in Manitoba, she added 3 more provincial women's titles to her growing list of championships and traveled throughout the country to compete in the Canadian Women's Amateur Championships on numerous occasions. Just as her father did for her, Lynda instilled the love of the game of golf into her daughter, Alyssa Lauder, who eventually went on to become an LPGA teaching and club professional. Competing alongside her in local, provincial, and national tournaments, sometimes the student outshot the teacher, which suited her just fine. They even had the chance to compete against one another at the national championships, marking a first for a mother and daughter duo. Although no longer involved in competitive golf, her legacy of success on the links from the 60s to the 90s has truly earned her the distinction of being one of Northwestern Ontario's most prominent female golfers of all time.